now that you mention dangers for girls in UK, it is International Women's Day, and I have looked at what you've had to say in your manifesto. So yeah, let's talk about that. Like, what do you think, as a woman and also a sexual minority, what do you think is the greatest danger facing these groups at the moment as students?
So when I wrote my manifesto, surprisingly, nighttime safety is the priority concern for most of the student union, even in Bangor.
Even in Bangor, okay.
Because like Bangor is really small places, and when I get there 2 times, I think it's quite safe, but end up it's not. So like in Swansea, because like the street I live in next to it, it's quite dangerous. Like at October, there's like two people being stabbed and nearly died.
You didn't tell me that. I was there for a bit. You could have told me.
That's fine. Because it's like you have like a border. It's like I live on this street. It's quite safe, but that street is dangerous. That street is dangerous.
Okay, so just don't go one street over.
Yeah, it's like just like yesterday, I've been to my friend's place for dinner, and then he walked me back, and he's a very tall and strong boy, and he noticed that he saw like at least 3 men try to glance me, smile at me, and then there's even like 2 men. Because like my friend was like behind me by the corner. They didn't see him at first, and then they smile and then glance me and then try to take a step forward until they saw my friend. They stopped.
Oh yeah. I mean, obviously, I haven't had that experience, but I've heard a lot about it, and it's kind of what I don't understand why people do that. Yeah. So but you're in a big city. You're in Swansea.
I think Swansea is one of the safer city in.
You think so?
According to our research.
Okay.
It's more dangerous when I was in London, because I stayed in London for 2 summers, and someone tried to attack me, followed me home, yelled at me, or literally see gangs to try to break someone's shop. I tried to get a kebab for dinner, and then some gangster just walk out and say, "Don't go there," and I pretend I don't speak English. Yeah.
Does that help?
Yes, it helps.
Don't talk to me. I don't speak English.
I don't understand. I don't know.
You up what? So you said when you were putting together the manifesto, you heard that people even in Bangor were quite concerned. So like how did you hear about it? Did you talk to students across the country?
I just reached out a few student union. I asked like, so here's my draft manifesto, but I want to know more about your priority before I submitted it.
So you spoke to the different student unions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like in Swansea, it's also a big issue. Because like when around like October, November time, the daytime is quite short by then. So we got a few emails talk about the concern about the nighttime safety, and I reclaimed the night. We got around like 20-ish, 30 students attending. And funny thing is, I'm having a march for nighttime safety, and then nearly to the end, I'm having my little speech. Someone come harass me.
Fucking hell, that's ironic.
I've been harassed in an anti-harassing march.
Maybe that's the point. They trying to shut you down that way. Oh my goodness.
He just came over and said something like "fuck the god."
What? Fuck what, God or what?
100% either drunk or a junkie.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
But that's scary, you know, because like he literally grabbed my microphone and then yeah.
I have no words. Let's look at chat. I honestly I never understand people like that, but I know they are a genuine problem to that you face every day. So people talking about who to vote for. Oh, Jackie is a Lib Dem member. Vote for who you want. Don't play the tactical votes game. I mean, without going off on a tangent, I think that was what happened in the last by-election, because people thinking too much in terms of tactical vote, and then it got a bit messy, and people used that as the main argument The valleys overall are not great for women's safety. There's a lot of sexism, misogyny, and male entitlement to women when it isn't their business. Do you agree? Have you been to the valleys a lot, or?
Not much, but misogyny is one of the big campaigns of NUS. Because like in NUS, you have like a liberation president, something like that, and they try to organize some campaign putting misogyny as one of the hate crime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it is. Is it not hate crime? It is, right?
It's not currently, no.
Oh, okay.
Like hate crime is only like targeting the racial.
Really?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I'm double labeled as women.
No, we have established you have many labels. You're all the minorities.
I'm all in one.
Any disabilities to declare?
Mental health, does it count?
Yeah. Developmental. I don't know. A lot of my friends voted reform for the TikToks. What the fuck? I wish I was doing it again. Thankfully, I don't think Rupert Lowe's party will have any traction. Oh, thank God. Try a free course on Open University. Oh, I mean, I also I got my student card rejected for the first time. Oh wait, because my card is officially not a student card anymore. Anyway, oh yeah, by the way, I wanted to say earlier, when you said you couldn't go to the Welsh class, I was like, that's why I do it online.
But still,
I don't have the choice.
8:30, and then like sometimes I do have evening campaigns.
Yeah, so you could go either way. It's not just about transportation. Yeah. So if you do become president, what do you plan to do about women's safety then? I mean, organize more reclaimed night marches.
I think like mainly we should be more supportive to student liberation campaigns anyway, because like it will be more impactful. We can standardize all the campaigns, make more like voice, be more vocal,
and
then we have to like communicate more with the police or the, because like that's like the thing, because like police is also not under Senate authority.
Oh yeah.
Police have meeting with the police. It's like I'm in a track right now because like, I'm working on so many women's safety in my current position as well. The thing is like, for hate crime related, if you report to the university, they have to report to the police, unless the police prove it, so the university can do something.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, most of the time, it's really hard to prove that.
Yeah.
This we're looking forward that if we can urge more students to report those incidents. But the thing is, like, most of the time, nothing come back, so students don't want to go report it. But we need the amount of people like reporting it so that the police can actually work on something. So it's like a non-stop cycle.
So the question is whether they do anything about it.
At the same time, it's like victim support. How do you support the women who, because like it's quite traumatized, like
of course,
for women.
Yeah, so
how do we set up like a protective network, and how do we set up a like better network, like supporting network for women?
So I've heard from I'm just repeating what I hear about the current political situation, but the police is not devolved, right? The police is under Westminster, and it's not under the Senate. So if, again, a lot of ifs, right? If you became the president, and if Plaid won in May, they would potentially ask to devolve the police, and which would make things easier. Is that what you're saying? For more, so you can work with them more directly.
Yeah, because like how do you manage the investigation prosecution progress? It's affected because like I'm not sure how many of you have go through the reporting process. So basically, you will have to, even though you ring 999, they will tell you to submit an online reporting form. and then they will send you a victim support letter, and then they will only speak to you like maybe 2 or 3 days later, go to the place you live in and speak to you, ask about the incident.
Okay, wait. So you call them. Let's say you have been harassed.
Yeah.
You call them, and then they're like, "Go to our website, fill out this form."
Yeah.
They give you a letter. What is the letter about?
If you have any emergency, ring 999.
Wait, but that's what you did.
Mm.
Okay, and then you hope they do something about it afterwards. Oh.
I mean, there's some like helpline or something, but like there should be more instruction on like which external organization is the right place to reach out for mental support.
Mm-hmm. So if you were president, how would you help with that situation? Like help people form these support networks, point them in the right direction?
I was in a conversation with one of the candidates. I can't say who, but like it's running for the Liberation one. And we do have like a little like discussion about should we set up like a external organization so we can set up some guardian online in case students have some like sexism or racism experience within the university. They can reach out NUS. NUS can be the one who provide guardians, and then we can like gather some like victim supporting information online, be like a comfortable space for students.
So basically a lot of like encouraging them, helping them get through it.
Because the thing is like there's nothing we can do.
No, you can't investigate, right? But
yeah,
all you can do is support them.
All we can work on, it's like with the limit, it's victim support. For me, that's really important. It's affecting student mental health. It's affect their ability on focus on academic. And I do think like we should have like a standardized procedures for all the university to follow how to handling those cases.
But is that like, within the powers of the NUS?
Yeah, you can advocate for it.
Oh, advocacy work. Okay.
Yeah, I think we should advocate for it. It's like all the universities should have like a standardized rules to handling those cases. Because like even one university, they might have different rules in other like different faculty on how to handle those cases.
So NUS being like the representative of different universities, that helps the universities or different student unions, that helps them connect and coordinate the support procedure.
Yeah, it's more about like how to bring awareness as like by supporting student campaign and how we advocate for some guardians or whatever to protect ladies and or any kind of people who suffer with nighttime safety, because like it can be LGBTQ community, it can be like a minority,
racial minority.
Yeah. And then the third side is like how do you support the victims?
Lorena, hello, Lorena. Yes, with many I know, people don't want to report as a result of police downplaying incidents and no support, also being isolated and shunned after reporting from not being believed. That is the worst. Like that's like what's the term for that? 二次傷害, right? Further harm after the actual incident. So I guess the best thing you could do as a student leader is to try to discourage the further harm after the incident and support them to speak out. Is GLAAD right or left wing?
Huh?
Do you know the party GLAAD?
GLAAD? Which one?
GLAAD. They're right wing. Right wing. I can't R anymore. Yeah. I've met them. that was fun. I met them when I was in Llanelli. Is there value in lobbying for infrastructure improvements like street lighting and CCTV? This is your proper hustings now. Someone suggested something. What do you think? Can you advocate for better infrastructure for safety?
In in Swansea, the police currently have a street safety campaign.
Hmm.
They do have like a QR code. If you feel any street are unsafe, you can submit it and said that can we have more lighting? Can we have more CCTV? But I don't know. I don't know. Do they actually change anything? Because like
Hmm.
I think like for previous year, like 3 years before me, the welfare officer, she advocated for more lighting in the park behind Singleton campus,
Hmm.
and now it's successful.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? So yeah, I think you didn't mention you were before you were welfare officer. You were also working in the SU, right?
No, I'm the welfare officer. I'm in part-time position. I'm the women's officer.
Women's officer, and then welfare officer full time, and then now you're running for the national union. Yeah, that's a lot of different positions and different issues. So what you talked about the campaign run by the police in Swansea. So like as the person that is supposed to help, like do you feel safer when with that QR code campaign? Does that make you feel safer?
Not much. I
Not
just
much.
get used to it.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
more
the main thing make me safer is like I live in Swansea longer now, so I know the street so well. I know which street might be more dangerous.
Hmm.
So then I can like, so just like if I have to go to my friend's place for dinner, and I have to go through that dangerous street. So I would say like, okay, later when I go home, can you walk with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, those kind of things.
Oh, potentially. Like if someone was moving to Swansea for the first time, would it be helpful if you could tell them which places were safer and which weren't, so that they know quickly when to be more careful? I don't know, just came to mind.
But it's quite one-off things, then.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because it's really hard to tell which street is dangerous.
Mm-hmm. So people should.
Like, I think in Swansea it's been improving so much.
Has it?
Like Wine Street, the drinking street, it used to be very dangerous, not much police. But then like my previous welfare officer, they've done a lot of work on it. Now like all the like Wednesday nights, the student night, there will be like a well-being stand and there will be more police walk over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean that's good. It's baby steps, right? Every little thing helps improve the safety. I'm not sure how well centralized top-down systems work. I think things like Ask for Angela are great and are implemented somewhat decentrally. What is Ask for Angela? Are you aware?
Ask for Angela is like, but I've seen it. It's like if you go to a bar, you think someone tried to spike you, or like you are in an uncomfortable date. You can just go to the bartender, say that I want to see Angela help.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, I've been to a toilet in a pub where there's a poster saying "ask for a certain name."
But I think like there is a news like last year. It's about some. Is it Norwich? I forgot what city is it, but there's a lawyer tried to use that, and the bartender is like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
So in theory it works, but in practice there's need to training.
And in Swansea we do have like a safe zone apps. So if you just like plus the button through your phone, the security can like send and then give you a call and check in.
Yeah.
And know where you are at least.
That's good. It reminds me of the thing that the public transportation authority here in Manchester is doing, because on every bus now, I don't take the buses as much anymore, but on the buses there's a number, and then you could like use the app and then just ask for like police, tell them the number of the bus, and then they will do something about it. Supposedly, like if you see someone doing something bad, you can just use the app and talk to police directly. Quaddy says, I've heard of networks in the queer community where people keep each other safe by letting others know of creeps to avoid. I guess if it's like the same creeps again and again, that would be really helpful, right? In one specific area.
But it's very hard to tell, is it one or a few?
Yeah. And
It's
loneliness,
like
yeah. Go
just
on.
when people go drunk, they still impolite.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think there's still a norm that people try to label the lady who appear on the street after like 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
They are bad. They deserve it. There's
That's a
still
that's a whole cultural thing, though.
yeah.
That's not something you can change in one day, which is really annoying. It's victim blaming, right? I've often been on the phone with friends after the shifts, or they activate WhatsApp trackers to make sure people are okay. Yeah, I guess there is I mean, the problem is there, and then people are using their own solutions to help prevent the incidents, and then there are certain things that you could potentially do as like the national student body to help people, I guess, find the ways to protect themselves and also help to support victims after anything has happened. If some people say there's a street is dangerous, that's a compelling case to improve the infrastructure. Yeah. Being on the phone seems to help with it. Yeah, I've had different friends, female friends who've called me.
Doesn't help.
Really?
I mean, when I try to I'm actually on a phone call one day, and then that guy still try to speak to me. I tell him a few times, sorry, I'm on phone call, and he keep interrupting.
Okay. So it would work if people were like more respectful of other people's personal spaces, but then they wouldn't be harassing you anyway. So yeah. Oh well.
Unsolved issue. I don't think we can make any real change in a short term.
Mm-hmm.
Like what I can do if I'm elected a student like leader, all I can do is try the best to support those students who suffer with it.
Mm-hmm.
Try the best to make some small, tiny step to change it. Because I can't make any promise that I would change anything within 2 years. But what I promise will do is like make small steps.
It would be good if universities could provide free public transport after dark. I feel like I've seen policies like that. I've seen it, right?
I think NUS currently submitted a manifesto to the next SANF government. One of their policy is like £1 transport for all students, £1 bus.
Yeah, all the time, all students.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so. So, but that is a current proposal. So if you become the president, you will continue advocating for that?
Yeah, one of my manifesto points continue the current campaigns.
Continue the good stuff.
Yeah, because I think it's quite important. Like none of the policy can change within. I think most of the policy can't really change within 2 years. But that's why carry on the previous president work is important.
It's you need a continuity because some things really take time, don't they?
And then most of the policy change will be never enough. It has to base on the real situation and adjusting the FOK plan.
Yeah. Okay, so as a national student body, there are certain things that you can do within like the universities, but then as you said, the interesting thing is you can interact directly with the government and advocate or demand certain changes from the government. So if you become the president, which is when would that start? If you get elected, when would you be president?
July.
Okay, in July, if you were president, what's the first thing you would talk to the government about?
What's the first thing?
Yeah.
You mean first priority?
Yeah, what was your priority when you interact with the government?
Cost of living for sure.
Because
so for example, we just talk about nighttime safety. If student doesn't have the cost of living issue, ideally they could just call Uber, they could take bus. Those public transport will be more safe. In case something happen, you could always reach out the driver. You don't have to really walking on the street alone. And cost of living also leading to mental health issues. So far, I think a lot of students are struggle with socializing with others because of the cost of living. They can't afford social events.
Can confirm. Can't even get drunk.
Yeah, even you buying alcohol, it costs money.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just want to forget my sorrows, and then bam, £7 a pint here up in Manchester. Yeah, I'm joking. It's not the only solution to your problems.
Yeah. So like how we can support students on cost of living. So if they are well supported, they can be more socialized. It's improving their mental health state, and then it's relieve their like stress, so they could more concentrate on academic, and even like the safety issue can be ensured.
Mm-hmm.